Welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Cleveland Guardians. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. Towing the slab in today's game, Shane Bieber.
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve, and because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
The afternoon for St. Louis, the second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
And a pitch. That misses the zone, and we're underway in Cleveland. In the air to left center. Makes the grab, one down.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 21.
And up next for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. 0-1 down. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Zunino makes the grab, 2 away down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Paul Goldschmidt.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. Middle of the 1st. And now the Guardians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Back here at the ballpark, and for the Cardinals here this afternoon, it's Miles Michaelis.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Here's Jose Ramirez. And here it comes. Right side, hard hit. Over to Goldie. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second, the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
And now it's Josh Naylor. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Over to Goldie. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone.
Mike Zunino.
Here's Mike Zunino. Swing and a ball popped up. Goldie settles under this one. And the inning is over. Guardians fail to score. Scoreless after 1. Welcome back. Here's Nolan Arenado. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And a pitch.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and it's off the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. To third, Ramirez. To second, and that's not it. Not in time. He's safe.
Batting sixth, the center fielder, number 27.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Ball one, no strikes. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, and that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just a fair chance to go out and have success.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Righty to the plate. Chopped on the ground. Fires to first on the run. One out in the second.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Nolan Gorman.
Here's Nolan Gorman.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And a foul ball. And that is cut on and missed. Slider right there. Second inning here, no score. Strike three, got him swinging. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
And now it's going to be Jordan Walker. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. So the Cards strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back now at Progressive Field. Now it's the right fielder, Oscar Gonzalez.
The right fielder, Oscar.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That's hard hit in the line. Walker makes the catch. One away.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Out towards right center field. O'Neill getting an angle on it. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there's 2 down.
The designated hitter, Josh.
Here's Josh Bell.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Grabs it on the run. And that ends the inning. Guardians go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning. Tommy Edman at the plate.
The shortstop, Tommy
Bieber in his
Edman.
5th season, 27 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. There's the strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Got him looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. Swings through that one. 0-1. Top of the third, no score. That one pulled foul. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Nootbaar batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
On the ground to third. Throws to first. That's out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still no score. Back here in Cleveland, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Michaelis, a 6'4" righty, 230 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2009. And it gets down for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's a speed threat, Miles Straw. High fly ball out towards left field. That one is back. Bangs off the wall, and they'll score first. It's 1-0. Edman with a relay throw. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now it's Jose Ramirez, and Cleveland on top 1-0. Ramirez swings and blasts one deep to right field and caught on the warning track.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Here's Josh Naylor. Grounded out his first time up. Base hit and a run in to score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Mike Zunino digs in for the Guardians. He's 0 for 1. Now fly ball to right center. O'Neill drifts towards it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Up next for Cleveland, the right fielder, Oscar.
So first and second with 2 outs. Stepping in, Oscar Gonzalez. 0 for 1 so far. Line drive. O'Neill brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to inning number 4. It's the Guardians 2 and the Cardinals nothing. And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Paul Goldschmidt.
Go back to St. Louis.
Bieber back to work. Goldie tries to hold up, appeal to first, no swing. Gary Simmons with the call. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Nolan Arenado, for all of the success he's had at the plate and all the All-Star appearances, Singy, he's won the Gold Glove every year that he has been in the league. He's going to go down as one of, if not the greatest defensive third baseman of all time. The wide to kick the pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Well, he's one of those players, if you're on the opposing team, you essentially say, don't hit it to third. Don't even try to bunt it to third, because you're going to be out. He is that prolific as a third baseman. Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. 0-for-1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Fouled off. He was late. And the righty deals. That's to third. Ramirez fires over to first. Third out. Redbirds down quietly, and they're down 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go, bottom four. Stepping up for the Guardians, Andres Jimenez. The pitch. That one laced to center and a base hit. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. In the air out towards right center. O'Neill drifts towards it. And there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Steven.
And up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. 1-for-1 with a single and a run scored so far. Line drive, base hit.
Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way, and as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Miles Straw getting ready to hit. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. He dives, but he can't make the catch. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Now here's the switch-hitting power threat, Jose Ramirez. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Line drive, could be extra bases. One run's in. The second run scores.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Now the number 2 hitter, Josh Naylor. 1 for 2. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. On to the top of the 5th we go. Guardians 4 and the Cardinals nothing. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now up for St. Louis, Tyler O'Neill. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. There's a strike.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
0-2 now. The punch out there. And there's one away.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
So digging in, Nolan Gorman went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. One down, base is empty. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's his second strikeout.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had "hit me" written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
And first offering is fouled off. And that's in for a strike.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning, 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Here in Cleveland, bottom of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Mike Zunino.
The catcher, Mike Zunino.
The wind of the pitch. Slides, he's got it. Gathers and throws on the money. Nice play.
Now batting, the right fielder, Oscar Gonzalez.
Oscar Gonzalez digs in for the Guardians. Hammered, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So a lefty out of the pen, Packing Naughton.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And stepping in is the speedy Andres Jimenez. Rips one to right, and that's just foul.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
At the belt and fires. There's a swing and a drive. And foul as it bangs off the fence.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Base knock center field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Josh Bell at the plate now. Hit hard, base hit.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. That's a base hit as a run scores. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only one away.
With the bases juiced, he refused to get pull happy. He stayed within himself, drove the ball to center field. That'll get across a run.
And now the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. This looks like extra bases. One run across. Another comes in to score.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So one out with two aboard, and now the center fielder, Miles Straw. In the air, right field. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. One run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they now lead by 9.
This is unbelievable. That's now 6 consecutive hits by this lineup. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Zach Thompson will take over here, and he has some nasty breaking stuff. Back to the top of the lineup, Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 3. That one is absolutely belted. O'Neill going back on it. Looking up, and that one is off the wall. 1 run is in. Ramirez into second, and he's got a double.
Wastes no time there. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it, and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Man at second with 1 away. Josh Naylor digs in for the Guardians. Slides, but it gets by him. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Now at the plate, Mike Zunino. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. Into Heritage Park and out of here. Home run. Mike Zunino pops one out of here. And they add to their lead. It's 13-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Jordan Hicks gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
One down. And now the right fielder, Oscar Gonzalez. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's off the wall. He's in at second with a one-out double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So a man aboard, stepping up for the Guardians, Andres Jimenez. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. A two-run shot, and they add a couple more. It's 15-0.
Pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Josh Bell. Ripped into left center, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. In there safely.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
One out, runner at second. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Ripped on a line. And puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Ahmed Rosario digs in now. On a line, base hit. And they hold the runner at third base as they decide not to risk the send with 2 away.
the center fielder,
Mansingi, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Next to hit, Miles Straw. Base hit and a run in to score.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Number 34 taking over on the mound.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Jose Ramirez bops one out, and they tack on 3. It's 19-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And, you know, he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
2 outs, nobody on. And up next for Cleveland, Josh Naylor. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one is out of here. They go back to back, and they add a run. It's 20-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Mike Zunino. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. And that's a great play for the out.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Welcome back. And here comes Tommy Edman.
The shortstop, Tommy.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. You know, these Cardinals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Here comes the 0-1. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Brendan Donovan, the next to hit. And there's a foul ball.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. 2 outs, base is empty. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands, and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Kicks and fires. Out to center. Straw has a beat on it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. The Guardians lead it 20-0. Back now at Progressive Field. And the batter now, Oscar Gonzalez.
The right fielder, Oscar Gonzalez.
The pitch. Well struck left field. And it's out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they add on. It's 21-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
New pitcher for the Cardinals, Chris Stratton.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Andres Jimenez digs in for the Guardians. He's already homered in this game. Rocketed out towards right center. O'Neill flashes the leather on the run and catch.
The designated hitter, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell digs in for the Guardians. Bell, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was a second-round pick back in 2011. Center field, O'Neill getting an angle on it. He's there. He's got it. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Steven Kwan.
So up next, Stephen Kwan. Now that's smacked to right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that will end the inning. Solo shot for the Guardians this inning. 7th inning coming up. Back after this on the show. Top of inning number 7. Here's Paul Goldschmidt.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Bieber back to work. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And he deals. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Contreras in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is fouled back. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
The shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one the other way. Makes the catch for the out.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Miles Straw digs in for the Guardians. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. It's a double, and he's 5 for 5.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Jose Ramirez now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Swung on, belted. That one back there. And gone! His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 23-0.
Now he's just showing off out there. And who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat and watch it go a long way. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Josh Naylor will hit next. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. And that one is gone. He'll touch them all. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 24-0.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Andre Palante takes over on the mound.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
So in now for Cleveland, Mike Zunino. Fought off foul. That one drilled left field. And it slams off the bottom of the wall.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He really stung that pitch and drove it deep, but pretty surprised he didn't end up on second base right there. I think he probably should have. But you know what? We'll give credit to the defense for holding him to a long single.
Gets down, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front, and nicked it into the gap. At that point, there's probably no question in his mind that he was going for two. That's just a great feeling.
There's a line drive to left field. And that should be extra bases. Here comes Zunino around third. He's in there. And the lead continues to grow.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And here is Josh Bell. Brush to right, and that one's going to leave the park. Out of here. Home run. That was a moonshot, and they tack on to their lead. It's 28-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And now they turn to Giovanni Gallegos. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 65, Giovanni Gallegos.
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. O'Neill racing over to make the catch.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ahmed.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. And that one hammered. O'Neill going back on this one. Back some more. And it hits the fence. And he's got a double, his 4th hit. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Miles Straw digs in for the Guardians. Into center. O'Neill drifts towards it. He makes the grab. And that is that. But they score 7 times to blow this thing open. 8th inning coming up. The Guardians lead this one 28-0. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? The pitch.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
This one in the air, center field. Straw has a beat on it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jordan.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that is that. Back here in Cleveland. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman,
The right-hander back to work. Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor. That one hammered center field. O'Neill going back some more. At the wall, can't make the catch, but I think he brought it back. The relay to second, and he's out, trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Zunino digs in now. And that one is lifted in the air. Nootbaar moves under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Looks like he's heading back out for the ninth as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. Here in Cleveland, we go to the ninth. Now here is Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman.
Bieber back to work. Called strike right there.
Oh, and an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Oh, and 2 now. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. On a line out towards center. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. Throw over to first.
The right fielder, number 21.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. First pitch, and he just misses.
Count 1-0.
There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Donovan leads off first with 1 away. Grounder might be 2. Rosario goes to second. Safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out. Runners at first and second. In the air, right field. Gonzalez moves under this one. Snags it for the second out. The throw in. Nolan Arenado next up for the Cardinals.
Nolan Arenado.
And it's fouled away. 2 outs. That one fouled off.
There, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
Well, this one ends in a blowout for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
lounging around with my crew just chillin'. I'm wearing black and white, but I ain't no villain. When all of a sudden I get this rumbling feeling. It's my stomach, it's telling me I need to be grillin' some hamburgers, you know, that big fat and juicy, the ones that be having you licking your lips profusely. And when you take a bite, you no longer feel down, cause with that taste of perfection in your mouth, you can't frown. Life's so good when you're eating a burger, and so unhealthy, it's like artery murder. But you don't even care cause it tastes so good. It's like
hamburger, hamburger, hamburger,
yum.
Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Big Mac, Whopper, Big Mac, Whopper. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper.